Thanks for tuning in and being with us as we pause to recognize a dedicated and intelligent group of changemakers. Albert Einstein is quoted as saying, "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change." As you all know, the work of supporting victims of intimate partner violence must remain fluid to ensure that as the needs of victims change, so do the responses. The Georgia Commission on Dispute Resolution was created by the Supreme Court in 1993 and adopted guidelines for mediating cases involving issues of domestic violence in 1994, and then revised those guidelines again in 2002. From the very beginning, the Georgia Commission on Dispute Resolution has always been aware of and sensitive to matters arising within mediation where there may be issues of domestic violence. Even with the divergence of opinions on mediating such cases at the time when the guidelines were created, the Georgia Commission on Dispute Resolution has held steady the philosophy that excluding from mediation all cases with domestic violence denies the victim, the at-risk party, the opportunity for a worthwhile alternative to the battleground of the courtroom, and further, the belief that such an effective surrogate for traditional litigation may be empowering. It is with this awareness and the spirit that the leadership of the Georgia Commission on Dispute Resolution approached the Commission on Family Violence to embark on a project that would update the current guidelines to reflect and align with current research and best practices while working to obtain the support of major stakeholders in the dispute resolution and domestic violence communities. This collaborative work group had to convince two separate groups that may not have always been on the same page before that singing together would be more beneficial for the victims of domestic violence in Georgia. Current research, advancement in technology, and good old-fashioned relationships helped to usher in the changes that victims needed when it comes to seeking assistance from the court and court mediators. Later this year, the Georgia Office of Dispute Resolution will deploy an online screening tool developed by the Judicial Council Administrative Office of the Court IT Department. Upon implementation, the new guidelines, every case will be screened for the existence of domestic violence and for the potential of looking at victim safety. At the end of at each of these screenings, every effort has been made to ensure that a potential victim is aware of resources to contact for assistance, and they can complete the screening in a safe and confidential manner. Currently, all registered mediators are receiving updated training focused on ensuring that participants in the mediation process receive a safe and fair opportunity for dispute resolution in the alternative court. It is with this is what moving the work forward looks like, folks. Coming together for the benefits of victims, listening to the voices of those we serve, incorporating best practices, and finding ways to collaborate with one another across systems to ensure that we are meeting the needs of those that rely on us most. It is my honor to present the 2020 Moving the Work Forward to the Georgia Commission on Dispute Resolution. The work that you have done did not go unnoticed and will in no doubt positively impact countless victims across the state. For this, I thank you and congratulate you. Accepting this award on behalf of the Commission on Dispute Resolution is the former chair of this commission and the man that is skilled at keeping a work group on task, Judge Auslander.
Wow, thank you very much for those kind words, Ms. Thomas. And there's several different groups that really came together. I know the commission is the one that is receiving the award today, but it was a number of different groups. I have to thank Ray Rawls and Shinji Morikuma, who back in 2014 really advocated for the need for this progression forward. And then bringing it to you and Holly Tuckman back in 2014, both you and Holly were just so ready and embraced the idea to partner with us. And that was what the amazing piece that really made this work was the partnership with the Commission on Family Violence. And with that, we received the help of not only the two of you, but also of Peggy Wilson and Judge Cindy Morris. And then, of course, the domestic violence bench book author, Joan Priddy. All of them jumped on board with a lot of energy and were ready to kind of help guide the ship. But that's not where it ended. What we really needed was the help of all the program directors who are actually across the state of Georgia implementing this day-to-day. They're the ones interacting with the at-risk parties. They're the ones who are really ensuring the safety of those. And we were so blessed that those program directors, and we have a few of them on the call here today, such as Valerie Lyle and Caitlin Lothar and Randy Weiland, Lizel Owen, Laura Lynn Swafford, Debbie Good, and many others just kind of jumped in, because they're the ones who will continue to carry this torch forward and do this work every day to protect those at-risk people. But they jumped in and really helped make sure that these were practical and safe for them, the mediators, everyone involved, but at most important, the at-risk parties. So it was a great collaboration, and I have to thank the new leaders of the Commission on Family Violence for continuing to partner with us, Nikki Lemeshka, and I know she's not the new chair anymore, but Stephanie Woodard, who came in and helped present this to the Commission on Family Violence. And I think this is one of the few sets of guidelines that two commissions have unanimously approved. And what we appreciate is the commitment of the Commission on Family Violence to continue to help us going forward. We have a continued working group that's evaluating how we are implementing these and making sure that we will continue to improve these yearly so they don't sit on a shelf and we have to come back 10 years from now and look at them. So thank you to all of those involved, and I appreciate your help. It's really a group effort.
Thank you. Congratulations, and keep up the great work.